I think we live in a pretty unique place, Port Angeles, Washington. But what in the world does Port Angeles have to do with Nashville, Tennessee? What do they have in common? Let's find out. Come on, it's music time. So I asked the question, what does Port Angeles, Washington have to do with Nashville, Tennessee, Music City? Well, I'll tell you. I sat down and had an interview with Mark Fredson, who was born and raised in Port Angeles but found himself in Nashville as a professional musician. Let's see what he has to say. I got my head up in the clouds. I got my head up in the clouds. I got my head up in the clouds. Oh yeah, my feet upon the ground. So Mark, you were born and raised here in Port Angeles, and but you went on to pursue music professionally as a musician and a songwriter in Nashville, Music City. So I'd love to hear about that whole path that you took in your life. But let's back up and talk about being born and raised here. So you went to elementary school here. Which school did you go to?
I went to Franklin Elementary School. Yeah, go Raccoons.
Yes.
Still
yes.
Raccoons, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. And did you go into strings or did you do general music?
General.
Okay.
Never did pick up a stringed instrument until I started playing guitar in middle school, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I regrettably was not your music teacher, but
You were just getting into it at the time, yeah.
Yes, I wasn't teaching at Franklin at the time, but I can say I gave you your first voice lessons, which was pretty fun.
You absolutely did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Started me on my path.
Yes. Well, tell me about your path. How did you get into music and go as far as you have gone?
Well, my mom, who's actually manning the camera right now, she, my older sisters were taking piano lessons, and so I was just kind of following in their suit. It wasn't really my idea. She just kind of was like, "You're going to take piano lessons as well." And when you're 8 years old, you don't argue with your mother.
At least we hope that you
Yeah,
don't.
well, you try not to. So yeah, I just started taking piano lessons for a few years, and then by the time I realized that I had enough theory and kind of knew my way around the keyboard to where I could end up making my own songs, that's when it all started clicking for me. And I realized, oh, okay, I have like a instrument in front of me, and I can kind of use it in my own creative way. So to have a foundation of piano and the basic theory that goes along with kind of visualizing music as an 88 key keyboard, I still think about most notes in the form of a keyboard. When you say middle C or when you say a G sharp or an A flat, which is the same thing, I always see it in my head as a keyboard. It's just a really nice, compact, sort of very straightforward visual for me to think about music. And so that's a great foundation for anybody, even if they want to sing or play guitar or any other instrument. I think piano is number one, the best foundation you can have musically. And then 7th grade rolls around, and they just threw me in choir at Roosevelt Middle School, and it was not my decision whatsoever. I never really thought about singing, but I wasn't going to leave the class, and I still hadn't really gone through all the changes a young man goes through yet, so I was actually soprano, which means you sing really, really high. So I remember having the "Oh Holy Night" solo at the winter concert, 7th grade, singing, a lot higher than I sing these days, but it sounded a little something like, "Oh Holy Night." I was hitting notes like that. It was ridiculous. I remember my basketball coach coming up to me and saying I did a great job, and feeling like, oh, okay, as long as, the leader of the basketball crew is okay with me singing like a girl, then I guess I'm okay. But yeah, I found that I really liked singing. And then your son, Ben, and my friend Eric, who played guitar, and Ben played drums, where I just started. They were starting to make a band. They were starting to make music together.
And this is at Roosevelt, and when
This
it was
is
in
at
middle
Roosevelt.
school.
Yeah, I remember walking down the street with them after school one day, and they were like, "We're trying to make some music," and I was like, "I'm in choir. That means I can sing," which actually is not true. But I at least thought I could, so I kind of learned to sing along the way, and then over the course of a couple of years, once I made it to high school, and we were, the band was kind of cooking. We were making a lot of music together. Lots of talent shows and battle of the bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. And you were even making albums at that time and
Yeah.
touring over into Seattle.
Yeah. Well, soon enough, for sure. Hey, Daphne. I ended up making my way into choir in high school. This was a year after the band kind of like went to Seattle and did a big battle of the bands and everything. We were like, starting to be little hometown heroes. And then I just wanted to learn how to really control my voice a little bit better, and not sing in my throat, and kind of sing with more of my diaphragm and not blow my voice out at every show, which I was doing.
So Mrs. Gailey, who we had an interview with the Gaileys, yeah. Mm-hmm. She was your choir teacher. Did she give you voice lessons too, or?
No, I mean, she basically gave me a voice lesson twice a day for 3 years.
Oh, that's right, in class.
Yeah, but just being able to sing over and over again and harmonize and learn to read music and have that foundation of piano as well, and also playing with the band every weekend and going to Seattle and playing shows and writing and just being young and hungry, and just really putting the time in. Playing, learning, singing all the time.
And then you guys picked up and you went to Nashville. So what was that like for you, going down there as a young man?
Hey, mama, don't you wanna go down to the river? Hey, mama, don't you wanna go down to the coast? Mama, wanna take a trip down to the water? Hey, sugar, these are things that I wanna do most.
Wow, that was pretty interesting. Well, let's head on over to Rhythms with Ms. Kramer.
Greetings, my fellow musicians. Welcome to Rhythm Class. I am Ms. Kramer, and I'm doing Rhythm Class this week. So Rhythm Class is going to be a little bit different this week. We have spent a lot of time reading notes and saying out our rhythms, and you guys have been doing an awesome job at that. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from that, and we're going to learn a stick rhythm this week. So the stick rhythm is to that song that you just heard, which is called Baba La Goombala. And Baba La Goombala is a traditional West African song, so I am told. And it is a harvest song. What that means is that a harvest song is a song that is sung at harvest time, when everything that has been planted is grown and is ready to be picked and eaten and put up for the winter. And so this was a greeting song at harvest time, and they would sing it in a echo. So you heard that Baba la goombala havi say. Then in another voice went Baba la goombala havi say. So you can imagine two groups coming together at harvest time and singing this song, ready to reap what they have sown. All right. So anyway, this has got a stick pattern to it. I am using my trusty rhythm sticks today. You may use any sticks that you want or no sticks at all. What that means is you can use rhythm sticks, you could use pencils, you could go outside and find yourself some real sticks. All right? Since we're doing video, pause your video, go grab some sticks, or do go sticks. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you can also do your hands. Right? So there's many ways to do this. All right, let's give it a go. Rhythm comes in 3 parts. Here's the first part. It's going to go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. Try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, stop. Pattern 1. You got it. Next pattern goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then you just keep repeating that over and over again. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Third pattern is a kind of a free-for-all if you're doing it by yourself. So the third pattern at the end, you can do whatever you want. You saw me at the beginning go like this. Like that. You can do whatever you want at the end if you're doing it by yourself. If you're doing it with somebody else, hint, hint, somebody else might join me sometime soon. There's something else that we can do at the end that will be fun to do it with a partner, all right? So, free for all at the end. Do whatever you want at the end. Now, the cool thing about video is that you can go back and you can practice over again. Oh, you know, I said I was going to show you how to do it with a partner. What does that mean? It means even in rhythm class, Stella gets to join us. All right, let's see if she's available. Hey, I got to do a quick set change though. So give me just 1 second. I got to change my position. I'll be back. Well, welcome back. You see that I have my stage set up differently now, and there's an extra stool, which must mean Stella is on her way back. Let's see if she can come in and help us again. Oh, okay. Hey, we have to figure out a way to be able to let me know that that's happening before it actually happens. Hey, I got sticks in my hand. It's cool. Yes, you have 2 sticks because we're going to do a rhythm pattern today instead of singing. Oh, that's different. Great. Hey, I think I can do that. Great. All right, so you already know the beginning of the rhythm pattern, right? Yep, got it in my thinking box. Ah, good. I'm going to teach you the end of it because the end of it we're going to do together. Ready? It's really simple. So we're just going to go like this, and then when I go to the top, you're going to hit your stick with mine. Right? So let's try it. And then alternate. Yeah. Easy? Yep. Excellent. All right, so that's going to be the end of our song when we're doing it together. Now, this is an echo song, so I'm going to go, Stella's going to go, I'm going to go, Stella's going to go, and then we're going to do it a little bit differently as we go through the song. So when you do it with a partner, if you have a partner that you can do it with, you figure out the patterns that you want to do, or the form, I guess it would be, right? The form that you want to do the song in. All right, let's give it a go.
Bala kumbala kumbala havise. Bala kumbala kumbala havise. Bala kumbala kumbala havise. Bala kumbala kumbala havise. Hey na 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 havise. Hey na 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 havise. Hey na 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 havise. Hey na 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 na
and she can sing. What a talented twin sister you are. Hey everybody, that was great. Now you can go back on the video and try it again and try it with the song. And have a great rest of your week. Take care. Bye.
Say, hey, na, 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 na.
Now, I learned a lot from that. Let's head over to Elements of Music with Mr. Reynolds.
Man, I sure love myself a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's like the perfect thing. First you start off with a slice of bread, and then you put on some velvety peanut butter, and next you have some jelly that's both sweet and sour, and then you top it off with some soft, spongy bread. It is so good. It's almost the perfect meal. It's easy to hold, it tastes really good, and it's filling. I just love it. Someone a long time ago came up with this amazing formula for a sandwich, and we've stuck with it for decades. Now, what if someone else decided to mess with that PB&J formula? What would that look like? Now, I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in two different forms. I have it in sandwich form, and I have it in drink form. Why don't we taste these and see how they go? Soft, sweet, chewy. That's a really good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know. What do you think? Cheers. Well, that was an experience. Kids, don't try this at home. Music is a lot like this sandwich. It can come in lots of different forms. Now, really smart people a long time ago figured out ways that music sounded really good. Other talented people took those ideas and twisted them and modified them to make different types of music, different forms. Some people just take these forms and throw them out the window. And sometimes the results are good. And sometimes the results are not as good. Let's take a look at one of these musical forms. It's called the ABA form. Now, the song begins with what we call the A section. Now, the A section is usually that part of the song that we most easily recognize. And then when that's done, it goes on to what we call the B section. Now, this is something that's musically quite different. When that's done, we go ahead and go back to the A section that we heard earlier. So the song ends right where it begins. Just like our friend the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. A, B, A. You could say that the ABA musical form is the PB&J of the music world. Let's listen to an example. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Great. Now let's listen to another song that's also in ABA form. I think you'll know this song too.
Over the rainbow.
Now this is the A section. What's different about this song is at the beginning it plays the A section twice.
There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Now this is the second time we go through the A section.
And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the
This is the B
clouds
section,
are behind.
and I think you'll notice that it sounds very different from the A section.
Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow.
And here we are back at the A section, just where we started. Now listen, isn't this song beautiful?
Fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I?
One activity that you can do to explore musical form is to think about the songs that you know and see if you can decide if any of those songs are in ABA form too. I guarantee that there are a few. Now, thanks for joining me this week in Elements of Music. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Well, I just keep learning more and more all the time. So now let's go to voice class with Mr. Cobb.
We're going to be doing She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain. Remember, you can invite your family to sing along with you, so you're not singing by yourself in front of your computer. This particular song, She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain, has some actions with it. So for the first verse, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! Hand goes up in the air. She'll be driving 6 white horses. Giddy up! You're driving the reins, so you're snapping the reins on the horse. The third verse, we'll all go out to greet her. Howdy. Then we're going to have dinner. So we're going to catch the old red rooster when she comes. So you're going to be that rooster not wanting to get caught. Bawk, bawk. Well, we're going to catch the rooster. So then we're going to have chicken and fried taters when she comes. Yum, yum. You're going to rub your tummy. And then it's time for some dancing afterwards. So we're going to do-si-do. That's a square dance move. So you're just going to say the word do-si-do. Hands out like this, sort of like a genie, and you're going to bounce up and down, do-si-do. And our final one is we're going to head to bed, so Grandma's going to wear her red pajamas when she comes. And she's going to go scratch, scratch, because they're kind of itchy. So I'll say the words, but I can't do all the actions because I'm playing the guitar. All right, you ready? Here we go. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Did you remember to go yeehaw? All right. Well, this time we're going to try that again, but I'll do the yeehaw with you. Here we go. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Giddy up! She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Giddy up! She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Giddy up! Oh, we'll all go out to greet her when she comes. Howdy! Oh, we'll all go out to greet her when she comes. Howdy! Oh, we'll all go out to greet her. Oh, we'll all go out to greet her. Yes, we'll all go out to greet her when she comes. Howdy! Now we're gonna go catch that old red rooster. Oh, we'll catch the old red rooster when she comes. Quack, quack! Oh, we'll catch the old red rooster when she comes. Quack, quack! Oh, we'll catch the old red rooster. Oh, we'll catch the old red rooster. Oh, we'll catch the old red rooster when she comes. Quack, quack! We'll have chicken and fried taters when she comes. Yum, yum! We'll have chicken and fried taters when she comes. Yum, yum! We'll have chicken and fried taters. We'll have chicken and fried taters. We'll have chicken and fried taters when she comes. Yum, yum! We'll be dancing to the fiddler when she comes. Do-si-do! We'll be dancing to the fiddler when she comes. Do-si-do! We'll be dancing to the fiddler. We'll be dancing to the fiddler. We'll be dancing to the fiddler when she comes. Do-si-do! Oh, she'll wear her red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. Oh, she'll wear her red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. Oh, she'll wear her red pajamas. She'll wear her red pajamas. Oh, she'll wear her red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! Good job.
Well, I sure learned a lot. I hope you did too. We'll see you next week for Music Time.